Here's the rig all set up and ready to go, including Buddy. Today we're going camping on Derrymore Island. Derrymore Beach and Strand is one of the places I suppose I know best in the whole world. I grew up there. That's where I started camping, in the mountains and the beach over there. So looking forward to it, myself and Buddy and Yeti there in the middle. So we're ready to rock. We've had some questions about what we use and the different stuff we use from camping and the different setups, etc. So I'm going to run through it all in this video. Stay tuned. This is where we're going. Right over there, Derrymore Island. Here we go, 20 psi, hopefully it's down far enough. Tire pressure low, it's telling me. So I'd like to get to about 20 kph at least, ideally more. Oh yeah, no problem. So here we are in Derrymore Beach, on the way to Derrymore Island. Actually, we could go all the way to the island here if we wanted to the point of the island. So we might have a look. I'm going to try and find the spot we want to camp in first, and then we might head off a little bit further on. Spent a lot of time camping on this beach over the years, a lot of memories here. So I live just up, or grew up rather, just up there, and now I live over there, the other side of the bay. So I didn't go too far. There's Buddy, he's moved up back behind the Yeti, or with the Yeti. So a lot of memories, a lot of good times. And between the beach here and the mountains. What's that they say, twixt the mountains and the sea? That's where my little home should be. Right on. So this is the view for the night of Phoenix Lighthouse. Home over there, that is reared on this side. Should get a nice sunset there. So we've had a lot of questions about my setup and our setup, so there it is behind us. I'm going to get the whole thing set up and we'll give you a walk through. This is home for the night. Derrymore Beach, or just Derrymore Island actually, we just come off the Strand. So that's home for myself. My trusty steed, Buddy, over there for the night, so hopefully it will stay dry. Temperature's dropped in, so I brought the haul, so it should be nice and snug, but I'll get set up and we can chat later. lines. Between the lines is good enough for this. Yes, that'll do the job. like to get the table and chair set up first, because just ready for the pint of Guinness. The tent is set up after me turning it around, a little bit of a faux pas, set it up the wrong way around. Just realised I was going to be opening in towards the dunes, didn't want that. So anyway, it can happen to anyone, I guess. Now we're back, we're set up. You can see we're it's levelled off. The trailer is fairly level, doesn't need to be perfect, but I don't like rolling around in the middle of the night. So, and you can see what my view is going to be, so it was worth it. And that's home. Out there, sorry, out this way. That's home, so we'll see if the kids see the fire later on. So now I've set up the air, so I'm going to set up the hall, the Culloh hall inside, which is the insulated inner tent. The temperature due to drop to about 3 or 4 Celsius tonight, or lower, so it'll be a little bit nippy once the sun goes in, so looking forward to snuggling up in there. But next step is the hall. As mentioned, huge amount of memories in this place. Derrymore Beach, Derrymore Island, Sleevemish Mountains up there. This is where actually came up the idea, I suppose, of Crua. Years ago, decades ago. I just remember camping out here, and you know, you go to bed and it would be really, really, really nice, and you wake up in the middle of the night absolutely freezing. And then likewise, if it was camping abroad, usually France or on the continent, you know, you wake up in the middle of the night absolutely roasting. So temperature control and climate control in a tent, I became obsessive about it, and then stopped, of course, until a few years back when Crua was earbuds when Crua was founded, and here we are, fighting the fight. Fighting the fight, isn't that right, buds? We're fighting the fight. Yes, sir. This is Buddy's very first camping trip, isn't it, buds? Yeah. It's his very first camping trip. I'm not sure if he's too keen. Shlonta. I think Buddy's more of a fireplace at home dog than a campfire dog. What do you reckon? What do you reckon? So spent a lot of my childhood there. Now I live across there in Phoenix. But I did leave for a while. Travelled. Spent some time in the States, Australia. Some really good times there too. Ended up back here. Delighted to be back. It's home. It's home. I'll take you for a walk around our setup and our rig, isn't that right, buds? Let you see what we're going to be cooking, where we're going to be cooking. We got this trailer customized and sent in from our manufacturers for us. So a few little surprises in there. Yeah, so I'll give you a walk around before it gets dark and let you know what we'll be having for dinner. Not that you'll want to be watching me cooking, I'm afraid. Cooking to me is entirely functional. Much to my wife's annoyance, but eating is functional for me. So I'm afraid there's no, Michelin star dinner coming or anything like that. But I will show you where I'm cooking at the very least. Temperatures have dropped here. We've put on the beanie considerably, actually. So a quick walk around camp. Here's our steak. Can't wait to get eating that, and by the looks of Buddy, he's waiting for it as well. And onions, trusty Yeti. Here's a trailer we had imported from our manufacturer with the view to selling them actually at one stage, but I don't think we will. It's a bit of a stretch for us. We want to keep focused on the climate controlled element of our design. As I mentioned, trusty Yeti, but it is a fantastic piece of kit. You have your ring, gas underneath there, worktop and water sink. It's full of sand at the moment. Standard utensils. Here we have our air and our awning. More importantly, there's a view of Fenit Harbour. That's home over there, just about there at the end of that tree line. We'll go around the other side. I think I'm well above the high water mark, but I have moved the Ranger up just in case. Wouldn't like to wake up to any surprises at about 4 a.m. Great storage in this trailer. I have another ring and another gas cylinder. Don't need them tonight. That's a Zero Breeze and a spare sleep system you see in there. The Zero Breeze, again, we don't need today or tonight, but brilliant piece of kit. Works really well with the air if you're in a hot climate or a hot warm day. We'll go around the front. So the Crua fire pit, moving away nicely there. The wind is coming from behind me, so it's blowing the smoke perfectly just away from the awning. We'll be able to relax and enjoy that while we're having our steak. There's Buddy, he's waiting for the steak as well. I don't think he's quite taken to this camping, are you, Buds? I just noticed that the camera beeps similarly, I think, to his radio fence collar, so that's why he's looking a bit depressed. He's thinking he's not able to go anywhere. But anyway, we'll make it up to him. He'll get a bit of the steak. So that's it. That's a circuit around our camp. Now it's time for dinner. So here's the view. There's the steak. I won't show you the other side. It went a little bit, I forgot about it. And there's the view. Stripline steak and onions. View of Fenit Harbour and Tralee Bay. That'll do me. Buddy's been waiting for the steak all evening, haven't you, Buds? Good dogs. Buddy's back home actually because he, when he was a pup, we bought him from somebody that's just up there at the foot of Slieve Mish. So he literally grew up on this beach. All right, Buddy? Certainly, I'm glad I turned the air around. It would have been quite a pain if we were facing in, but worked okay. Nothing like the smell. Nothing like the smell off a campfire. Probably not so nice tomorrow morning when you're still smelling it off your clothes and stuff, but certainly at the time. It's getting dusk here. A little bit darker than what it's showing probably on the camera, but it's certainly getting down there. It's about, like I said, maybe 10:30 now p.m. What a beautiful evening. Delighted it came out here. Absolutely delighted. We haven't seen a soul since we passed the people at the car park, so we've had the whole beach to ourselves. Wow. Okay, and for dessert, tunes on the JBL. Barry's tea in the Yeti, and piece de resistance, dairy milk orange. Wow, absolutely fantastic. Watching the view, listening to tunes by the campfire as buddies rooting around in the seaweed. This has to be the life, isn't it? My gosh, by the way, sacrilegious as an Irishman, but I am a fan of Islay or Islay whiskies from Scotland, Scotch whiskies, which is sacrilegious, as I say, for an Irishman to say, but shh, don't tell anybody. Just one glass, it's lovely. Neat, around the campfire. Wow. So nearly time to hit the hay. It's been a fantastic evening, I have to say. Bring back some memories. Some memories and bring us back to, I suppose, the genesis, at least of the thought process of Crua. Who knows what the next chapter will bring. But I know there will be campfires. Oh, by the way, watch this. Energizer. Power off. I've gotten this new voice activated head torch. Energizer. There you go. Don't even have to touch it. Energizer. Wide light. Energizer. Red light. Energizer. Red light. Ah, magic. Energizer. Power off. Whoa. Don't even have to touch the light. Amazing. It's right up there now with this one. It's Victronox, I'm not sure the name of it, but of the type, of the style. But this is some ad for Victronox and Swiss Army knives. It has been through the mill. I've been using this for about 12 years, I'd say, 11, 12 years. It's been lost, it's been beaten, it's been driven over. I think it's even been stolen at one stage, but it came back to me. So, me and this guy, you can see its blade has been fairly beaten up at this stage. But me and this guy have been through a lot. Brilliant knife. So, kudos, Victronox, Swiss Army. Last thing, I'm going to read a few pages of Robert Harris tonight, An Officer and a Spy. Robert Harris is an author I've only recently gotten into. I read Act of Oblivion, which was absolutely fantastic. Really, really unexpected. I didn't really know what I was getting into, but Robert Harris is the author, and he kind of mixes historical fiction with historical fact in a really, really smart way. So I've read Fatherland, but Enigma, Archangel, Pompeii, Imperium, The Ghost, all on the list. But I'm going to start with this one, An Officer and a Spy. So I'm just getting kicked off with this today, so I'll let you know how it goes. Any other suggestions for books, by the way, feel free, let me know please in the comments. Always looking for a good kind of smart fiction, I would call it, book. So going to finish up with a few pages of this and then hit the hay, I think. Buddy's already gone to bed, he's had enough. And the little, I don't know if we can see them here, but the little sand hoppers are out here and there, so I think they were annoying him, so we put him off to bed. Energizer, power off. Energizer, power off. Ah, there you go. That red light flashing out there is Phoenix Lighthouse. That's going to be our next camping trip. Have to be a little bit more stealthy about that one. Don't think we're supposed to go out there, but I won't tell anybody if you don't. Kayak out. Camp on the island. Subscribe, we'll let you know when that happens. So perfect night, perfect evening. Hitting the hay. Lovely and snug in here. So we'll chat in the morning. Gonna set the alarm for 6:37. See how we feel at that stage. I'm planning to go for a bit of a dip in a kayak, so we'll see. We'll see. Hopefully we'll hit the ground running, and it's a great start to the day. All right, see you then. Morning everybody, Derek here again. Slept in a little bit longer than planned this morning, which is a good sign of the tent at least, I suppose, but means I'm scrambling, so I'm starting to break down camp. Buddy's chasing seagulls. Best of luck with that, buds. And we'll hit the road, but just to let you know, our next camping trip is going to be to that lighthouse out there, Phoenix Lighthouse. Don't tell anybody, I don't think we're supposed to camp there, but anyway, we'll do it stealthily on that there kayak, which is on top of the Jeep. So that's the next one. Subscribe and we'll keep you posted and keep you up to date. That's going to be a different type of camping, obviously. We're going to be kayaking out to it, so not as much gear. Great thing, by the way, about having a roof tent on the beach is you're able to keep sand off of stuff. I love the beach, but the sand gets to me. So the bags are packed. Bit of a whirlwind one. We got there. Have my camping stone. Try to bring one from all my trips. It's time to head home, get cleaned up, and back to the office by lunch. So just as we deflated going onto the sand, we're now re-inflating all the wheels back to the recommended pressure. Oh, there you go, there's one done. Very important both for to maintain your tires and for safety, so make sure you do that the minute you come off the sand. So there it is, the end of camping trip number 1 for 2023. Hope you enjoyed watching. If you do, subscribe. We're going to be camping on Phoenix Lighthouse next, and boy has that lighthouse a story to tell, but don't tell anybody. We're not supposed to be there.